Hey everybody, hope you guys are doing well. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can add payment icons to your Kajabi checkout pages. So we're going to be adding this icon, this icon to your Kajabi checkout pages. This is one version you're going to get, and I'm going to show you how to also do this version with adding an image with which is the size of a rectangle. Okay, so you're going to find the code that you need in the description of this video. It's going to be a code pen link. So a code pen looks something like this. You're going to get access to this, and let me break down the code for you. So the first thing that you notice over here, it says offer, checkout offer, then some numbers over here. Okay, uh, this three classes are called the page class. Now each page inside of Kajabi is identified with the page class. Okay, so let's say I have this page over here. This is a page, and I have a different page over here. So just to make it clear for you that this is actually a different page, because over here it says Oscuro 1470 USD, whereas over here it just says 10 USD. So these are two different pages. This page has a unique page class, whereas this page has a unique page class. Now to target the page, we're going to be using the page class so that when we add our CSS, it only affects this page and not any other pages inside of Kajabi. Okay, so you need to get the page class. So how do you get the page class? You need to go to your page and then you need to bring up the inspector. So I'm going to right click and click on inspect. It's going to bring up the inspector, and then I'm going to just scroll to the top and locate the body tag. Okay, so you can see the body tag over here, and inside of the body tag you're going to find the offer class. So offer, checkout offer, numbers that ends with 756. Okay, just to show you that this page has a different page class, I'm going to click on inspect over here, and inside of the body tag it says offer, checkout offer 629. So this ends with 629 and this ends with 576. So this is a different page class, whereas this is a different page class. Since we're going to be making edits to this page, I need the page class of this page. Okay, so I'm just gonna copy this part, and I'm gonna go to my code pen. You're gonna get this code pen link. All you need to do is you need to replace this page class with your page class. Okay, for you it could be a different number. Just get your page class and add your page class over here. Now once you do this, copy the entire thing. Oops, copy the entire thing. Okay, before we add it to our checkout settings, to the footer of our checkout page settings, we're going to be playing around with the numbers so that we adjust the height and the width and the positioning of the image, so you know, we are satisfied with how it looks on our page, and then we can just go ahead and apply it to the edit footer code and paste it. Okay, so that it saves it. Everything that we make, every edits that we make inside of the inspector, it's not going to be saved. It's just for you to see it. Okay, so inside of the inspector, just click on this plus icon over here. Okay, just click on this plus icon and then click on inspector style sheet. Whatever code you get over here, just select it, backspace, delete it, and paste the code that you copied from here. Okay, so once you paste the code, this icon should appear for you. If this appears for you, it means that you have successfully replaced your page class, and the page class is right and you're on the right page. Okay, now let me break it down again for you. So this is the offer page class. It could be different for you. Whatever page class is there, just replace it. Now we're going to be adding the icons. Okay, so I've already created this icon, this card icon and this PayPal icon, and these are hosted inside of my Cloudinary. So the first part that you see over here, this URL is the URL of this icon, and this URL that you see over here is the URL of this PayPal icon. Okay, so how do you know which icon is referring to which URL is referring to which icon? Okay, So this thing, let's just assume that this is the parent, okay? And inside of the parent, you have two child, card and PayPal. So all the edits that you make over here on to this part, it's going to directly apply to the cards part. And all the edits that you make inside of over here, it's going to apply to the PayPal part. Okay, so child 1 and child 2. Let's assume that you have a child 3. So you need to copy this entire thing, paste it again, and change the 2 to 3. Okay, if you have a third child, we're not going to be doing that. So I'm just going to be using the first and the second child to make edits to the card icon and the PayPal icon that we just added. Okay, so for the purpose of this video, I've taken this first child and I've explained it over here with a diagram. This first child, the card child, has a width of 30 pixel. So width is 30 pixel, height is 34 pixel. From the top, it's 5 pixel, and from the left, it's 81 pixel. And this is the URL. Okay, if you want to add a different URL, a different image, you can add a different image, and you can play around with the width, top, left, so on and so forth. We're gonna do that. So I'm gonna go to my code pen, and this is the first child, right? So I'm just gonna delete the icon, the old icon. I'm gonna replace that with this icon. So this is an image. I just looked it up on Google and found the URL for this. You can have a different image, okay? Or you can host your image, a custom image that you design, and host it on Cloudinary. I prefer Cloudinary. You can host it anywhere. Once you host something on Cloudinary, you get this copy URL. You can copy this. Cloudinary is free, by the way. Copy URL and just paste it between the brackets. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this URL, copy it and paste it over here because I want this Visa, MasterCard, Discover to appear next to this over here. Okay, close it. I'm gonna refresh this page, and let's assume that for the PayPal, I'm gonna use this PayPal icon. Okay, so I'm just gonna change the default settings that you're gonna be getting. I want to change it. I want to add this card icon, and I want to add this PayPal icon. So I've changed it. I've changed the image URL. I'm gonna copy this entire thing. I've refreshed the page. Click on inspect. Click on the plus icon. Click on inspector style sheet. Wherever you get the inspector style sheet, copy everything. Select all and paste it over here. Okay, now you can see we get a PayPal and we're getting this icon over here. We'll have to adjust the width and the height for the card and for the PayPal so that it looks good on this page. So to do that, you need to click on this this icon over here. It says select an element in the page to inspect it. You need to click on that and you need to hover over to the icon. Okay, just to make sure that you are selecting the icon, you're gonna find something it says after. Okay, so let me just do this. Hover over to PayPal and it says after. Now we are getting the CSS for the second child. I want to make edits to the PayPal first, and then I'm gonna go make edits to the card icon. Okay, so let's just increase the width because it's no longer a square image, right? Earlier it was, but now it's not anymore. So let's just make it okay, I'm just bumping up the number. I can do that. Let's just keep it 102 pixel and make the height smaller a bit. Okay, if I make the height smaller, I'll have to adjust the width of it. Let's assume that I'm satisfied with how it looks right now. Maybe from the top, just add some more spacing from the top, and from the left, so this from the left, let's just add more space. Okay, let's assume that I'm satisfied with this numbers over here for PayPal. So I need to copy this entire thing, copy it, head over to my code pen, and for this is the second child, right? PayPal is second child. So just delete the old width, height, top left and replace it with what you got, the numbers that you're satisfied with. We're gonna do the same thing with the card icon. We are inside of after. We are selecting the after element over here. and the CSS for the after element is showing up over here for the first child, child 1, which is the card. Let's just make the width something like this, and let's let's make the height, actually let's keep the height that way. The top, you can play around with the number and come to a number, come to a conclusion where you are satisfied with the result. Let's assume that I am satisfied with how the card looks like over here. So again, I have to copy the entire thing with height top left, copy it, go to my code pen, and for the first child just delete everything. I mean delete the with height top left and replace it with what I got. Okay, now the changes that you have made inside of the inspector, it's not getting saved inside of Kajabi. It's just for you to, behind the hood, make edits to it. Make not edits, make just play around with it. Okay, it's for that. I'm gonna cancel this. If I refresh it now, whatever changes that I made is gonna disappear. Okay, so this is the final result. After I have made the width, I've changed the first icon, the PayPal icon. I've adjusted the width height top left. I've changed the card icon. Actually, this is the card icon, right? This is the card child. So I've changed the card URL, width height top left. This is the PayPal child. I've adjusted the URL. I've replaced it with a new PayPal icon. Width height top left. I've adjusted it, and I'm satisfied with the result. So I'm gonna copy it one final time, and again go to inspector, click on plus anywhere, and click on inspector style sheet, delete everything, paste it, X out of it. Okay, I'm satisfied with this. So I'm gonna copy this entire thing again. It's already copied. You need to head over to settings, checkout settings. So just go to settings and select checkout settings, and I'm gonna get to this window. Click on edit footer tracking. You may have some code, you may not have any code. It's very possible. So just over here, scroll to the bottom and just add in a style tag. So this is an opening style tag and this is a closing style tag. So once you add the style tag, between the style tag just add an enter, and over here paste the code that you copied from here and paste it over here. Okay, now if I click on save and if I go back over here, and now if I refresh it, the card and the PayPal icon are gonna stay. So hope this was helpful, and if you need any help, please reach out to me. If it doesn't work for you for some reason, let me know. Let me know. Yeah, you can also check out my Kajabi checkout extension. You can click over here. It's gonna direct you to my Kajabi checkout extension, and you can also style your Kajabi checkout page with my checkout extension. If you want to hire me, you like my work, you can hire me by reaching out to me at my email. This is my phone number, and this is my website. I go for $25 an hour. I can help you with strategizing, designing, building sales pages, website, creating custom solutions on Kajabi, creating your product templates, your automations, anything that you need. That should be it. Thank you so much for watching it. Let me know if this helped you and added any value.